Good morning, everyone. The theme of this time ABL has been chosen as Total Quality Management, that is TQM. In today's video, we will understand some keywords related with TQM, and in the remaining 4 days, we will be addressing each feature to understand it in more detail. Now, let us understand what is TQM. TQM is the way of managing for the future and is far wider in its application than just assuring product or service quality. It is a way of managing people and business processes to ensure complete customer satisfaction at every stage, internally and externally. TQM combined with effective leadership results in an organization doing the right things right first time. The core of TQM is the customer supplier interfaces, both internally and externally, and at each interface lie a number of processes. This core must be surrounded by committed to quality, communication of the quality message, and recognition of the need of change the culture of the organization to create total quality. These are the foundation of TQM. They are supported by the key management functions of people, processes, and systems in the organization. Now let us focus on what is quality. A frequently used definition of quality is delighting the customer by fully meeting their needs and expectations. These may include performance, appearance, availability, delivery, reliability, maintainability, cost effectiveness, and price. It is therefore imperative that the organization knows what these needs and expectations are. In addition, having identified them, the organization must understand them and measure its own ability to meet them. Quality starts with market research to establish the true requirements for the product or service and the true needs of the customers. However, for an organization to be really effective, quality must span all functions, all people, all departments, and all activities, and be a common language for improvement. That is, everyone in the system is included to deliver quality to the customers. The cooperation of everyone at every interface is necessary to achieve a total quality organization. How do we successfully implement a TQM? It requires a committed leadership, customer-based approaches, process management, efficient communication, knowledge management, empowerment, and involvement of staff, and an organizational culture for continuous quality improvement. Management's commitment to quality is necessary to make an organization quality conscious. If an organization is serious about implementing TQM, the leads has to be taken by the top management with full commitment. It must initiate quality improvement programs. The top management should continue all the efforts and provide the resources to continue quality improvement programs. This is provided by collecting, reporting, and use of quality related cost information. Next, the most important parameter of TQM is customer satisfaction. TQM is defined in such a manner so as to meet the expectations of the customer. In the present era, customer is the king. It must be recognized that customers are the most important person for any business. The very existence of an organization depends on them. They are the lifeblood of a business and deserve the most courteous and affectionate treatment. Now, does TQM mean only finding the defects or does it mean anything else? TQM checks the poor quality products or services than simply to detect and sort out defects. Prevention rather than detection is the main characteristics of TQM. Some of the important techniques of TQM which aim at preventing of defects rather than detection of defects are statistical process control, continuous process improvement, and problem solving and system failure analysis. Next is, how do we measure a quality? Is it a measurable quantity? It has to be a measurable quantity, then only we can see whether the efforts are towards improving it. Are we going in the right direction? So quality is a measurable entity, and we must know what current quality levels are, where we are or where we stand in respect of the quality, and what quality levels we are aspiring for or where we are going. That is, with whom are we benchmarking. TQM is not a one-time process, it's a continuous improvement process. TQM comprises of a continuous process of improvement covering people, equipment, suppliers, material, and procedures. It includes every aspect of an operation in an organization. In Japan, the word kaizen is used to describe the continuous process of improvement. In USA, TQM, Zero Defect, and Six Sigma are used to describe such efforts. TQM aims at preventing repetition of a problem by identifying the root causes for their occurrence and developing means and corrective action to solve the problem of the root level. Failure analysis and problem solving skills are very useful techniques that are required to have an efficient TQM system. Now, how do we recognize a high quality? TQM aims at developing long-term relationship with a few quality suppliers rather than those suppliers who supply the inferior goods at the low cost. It is not possible to have a total quality management system in an organization without involving every person in an organization. So involvement of employees means that every employee is completely involved at every step of production process, which plays an active role in helping the organization to meet its targets. Employee involvement and empowerment can be assured by enlarging the employee's job so that responsibility and authority is moved to the lowest level possible in the organization. Finally, we come to benchmarking, that is the basis of defining the targets. Benchmarking is a systematic method by which organizations can measure themselves against the best industry practices. Benchmarking aims at developing best practices that will lead to better performance. It helps a company to learn and incorporate the best practices into its own operation. Benchmarking is a technique of distinguishing an organization's effort with the best performance in the field and also to suggest how the gap between the two performances can be removed. Thus, benchmarking is a technique of continuous improvement and is very important when we talk about total quality management. So today we came to know about certain key words that we'll be using while defining or while understanding TQM. That's it for today. Thank you, everyone.